Hi guys, Aussie and welcome to episode 81 of the First Star Challenge with Everton, and today we have two big games. We go against Wolves away from home in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Of course, we send out the academy kids named after you guys in that one, and then we play Manchester City, who are second in the league at Goodison. Really big game that. Now, since last episode where we destroyed, and I mean destroyed Juventus on their own turf, we've had a couple of games, 4 games, and 3 really good results. First up, we went and we played Fulham. This was a really strong performance at home. John Joe Kenny, we were a little bit slow to get started. He opened the scoring just before half-time, but then a Vlasic double and Schiffers with a fourth as well. Got a really good performance. You can see we absolutely smashed them. We deserved to win, and it was another really good performance from us. Then we went and played Stoke City away from home this time, and again we looked really good in this game. Lookman with a goal in the first half. Rafinha and Vlasic added goals in the second half. Again, match stats, player ratings, they all tell a story. We were very much the better team. Then we went to Celtic Park, and I tell you what, Celtic are a really good team. It looks as though we threw it away, and in a way we kind of did. 91st minute they equalised. It was a Sergio Gomez penalty that gave us the lead in the first half. But look at those match stats, look at the player ratings. We almost ground out a 1-0 win we didn't deserve thanks to a penalty, but look, they have Mario Götze playing for them of all people. They have Götze, they have Shaqiri, they have Chris Wood. Everyone's got to have one Kiwi, I guess, don't they? There we go. Tommy Rogic. They have Jordan Lukaku. They have a decent team, and they really gave us a game. I tell you what, they are the second best team in this group. No doubts about that, because I think they'll get through ahead of Juventus on that performance alone. And then we played Watford, and this was a return to form. We played really well again. Canente gave us a first half lead. Richarlison added a double in the second half. And again, match stats, player ratings, they all tell a story. We were quite good in this game. So let's have a look at what all that means for the league table. As you can see, we are so high-flying in the Premier League, we almost need a parachute. 7 points up on Manchester City. If we beat I almost hope we don't beat Manchester City today, because if we beat them, it's almost league title over. We'd be 10 points up, 12 games into the season. We are just really good this year. So there we go. We'll play Manchester City, and you can see in the Champions League group here, Juventus have managed to win a game now, so hooray for them. But we should be good. We should be able to get out of that group from here. We've put ourselves in a really good position. But let's have a look at the Wolves game now and see what we can do against them. You can see we are the favourites. We're in excellent form. Now, we're probably favourites based on sort of our first choice team, not necessarily the kids. But Wolves, a standard playing style, adventurous mentality. Eric Ten Hag, the Ajax guy, is their manager. This is what we're expecting from them. See here, there's their heat map, which you might be able to get down the sides of them based on of that. Passing network and key passes. Look at that. They really favour their right side of the field, don't they? So work to do down the left. But this is a team we're sending out. Will hopefully get the job done for us. Michael Stevens goes in goal. He was really good. It was against Arsenal, I think, wasn't it, that we got through last time? Was it Arsenal? I think it was Arsenal. It was Arsenal, what a performance that is at their own place as well. So he goes in goal. Luis Gustavo comes back from injury. He plays down the left side of defence. Gary Turpie, he was an absolute rock against Arsenal, was he, along with Sean Lunt. So hopefully those two will keep up that form. Adam Lento goes down the right side. Hopefully another one of those free kicks, please, mate, would be brilliant. Stuart Taylor goes in as the ball-winning midfielder. We have too many centre-backs, apparently. Tom Davies partners Toby Berg in midfield. We're looking for a big performance from Toby here. Gabe Wilson goes down the left. Hopefully he won't pick up an injury this time. We'll actually get to see him for an extended period of time. Bouvier goes down the right. Of course, they're one of our wonder kids. And Terry Cook, back to fitness. Maybe not full match sharpness, but back to fitness. He's a big player for us, so he needs to get the goals. Now, there is a Goals of the Month at the end of this episode as well, so make sure you stick around for that after the Manchester City game. We'll do this first, and then I'll update you on a few other things. Expect to pick up where they left off. Do we go with that? Let's go with that. Go out there and impress me. Some calm, we have faith. And out we go. Now, there was an international break. Was it just before this game or before the Watford game? I can't remember now. But anyway, a couple of debuts. Richarlison finally got his Brazil debut, so well done to him. Sergio Gomez made his Spain debut. And Trevoh, of course, out on loan for this year, but he made his France debut as well. So he's obviously coming along quite nicely, catching the eye of the French. Oh, it's bouncing around in there, and it is almost an own goal by Gary Turpie, but it's cleared away. So that's good. I think Richarlison actually got a hat-trick on debut. He was just long overdue, and he was making up for lost time on that one. But yeah, 3 more of our players are now internationals, which is good, especially Richarlison. He definitely deserves that. Given how he's played for us pretty much since we took over. He's been superb, hasn't he? Here we go with Terry Cook. What's he going to do for us? In for Toby Berg. Goes on a bit of a run. Dribbling isn't really his strong point, so maybe just look to put that away for the time being, Mr. Toby. Let's see what's going to happen here. I don't like that we don't have the ball. Go back there. Ken Bouvier keeps the pressure on, but they've still got the ball. Good old Wolves. What's he got here for us? Oh, I thought we were going to win that there. Not quite. Come on, boys. This is becoming a long highlight, isn't it? It's one of these where if it was watching the full game, you'd be comfortable saying, this is good, boys. Good pressure. You're forcing them back. But the nature of a highlight means something's going to happen. Can we win that? No, we can't. Just pulled out of it. There's a decent ball into the box, and we can't stop that. And we're 1-0 down. Oh, that was... What idea? Why are we uncautious? I've got to remember to change that. Of course, we used this formation against Manchester United, wasn't it? All those games ago, and we don't play this formation that often, and I keep forgetting to change it. So maybe that's got something to do with it. I might have to take the blame for that. We're on positive though now. We'll come at them. We'll go attacking. Actually, let's spoil ourselves. Toby Berg for Turpey. It has been a bit of a slow start, hasn't it? We haven't looked great as of yet, but there's still plenty of time to go here. Berg, you need to pass the ball earlier than that, mate. There we go. Here's Gabe Wilson in a little bit of space. He runs in field. Can he pick a pass? He can. It's a wonderful ball for Bouvier. Oh, it's a great save. Unlucky. Could he have squared it back for Terry Cook? He was unmarked in the middle. It would have been a tough layoff sort of first time. Here goes Gustavo, the left back. It's headed away. Can we get to that? We can. Bouvier back out to Gustavo. Did well to stay on side there. Back post. Gabe Wilson's there. Can't quite get to it. Toby Berg can't win that. And are we going to find ourselves hit on the break here? That's a hopelessly aimless ball forward. Nothing to fear from that. All right. Come on, boys. Let's get ourselves back into this. Let's get creative here. Turpey's looking anxious. He hasn't looked that good, has he, so far? Almost the own goal as well, of course. Yeah, this hasn't been a classic performance from us. But I mean, we looked a bit cagey against Arsenal too, didn't we? We looked good defensively, but we didn't really create too much. It was just that Eder Milento wonder free kick. Now, is that a red card? It is a red card. That helps. That definitely helps. All right. Can we do something from that free kick? No, we cannot. We won't say anything now. We'll wait till half time. We'll get stuck into them a little bit. I don't think we've been good enough that half, but up against 10 men. Show me something else second half. Let's not get stuck into them. That seemed to have fired everybody up. Now what we want to do is we want to play with more width now. We'll keep exploiting the flanks. We'll be more expressive as well. We don't want to pass into space. Ideally, we want to try and keep it past to ourselves. Counter press, we should have with the extra man. That shouldn't be a problem. And let's go for that. Let's get back out there. I wonder if we look to put... What is that? I wonder if we look to put a number 10 in now. We don't really have a number 10 though, do we? We have on the bench. We could bring Sergio Gomez on. It would mean taking off one of our defenders though. I mean, I'm looking at Turpey and Taylor. Neither of them are doing particularly well. And we do need to chase this game, don't we? So we might need to do that. I'll take off Taylor because we might actually need him as a centre back in future games. So bring on Sergio Gomez. You go on attack. We can play Cook as the advanced forward, and hopefully this will get us back into the game. Can Toby Berg play as a deep line playmaker? He can, so let's look to use him in that role instead. And we have Faith Hugo make the difference. Newly capped Spanish international Sergio Gomez. He's been in wonderful form for us this year. What can he do? Alright, here we go. Over a free kick now. Knocks it in. It's headed away. It's there for Bouvier. Take a touch and have that. I was off the post and it's gone behind. Oh, that was so unlucky. It could have gone anywhere. It could have gone in, and then the rebound could have gone anywhere as well. Gomez from the corner. Knocks it in. Cook's there, but can't quite get to it. Gomez again. Second time of asking. It's back post. It's headed away again. We should get to that with Berg. We do. Davies. Back to Berg. Luis Gustavo. And that's the end of the highlight. Berg's not having a great game either. Do we go Toby Berg off? Sander Berg on, I wonder. We just don't quite look ourselves at this point. That's another aimless ball forward. Michael Stevens is there. He's got that. Decent passes. Good pass out there for Gustavo. For Gabe Wilson. What can he do? Come on, Gabe. That's a nice little ball through for Gomez again for Tom Davies. Oh, there it is. That's the extra man advantage. We exploited the flanks, used the width, and the gap opened up through the middle. When you've got a man less, the gap has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And that was a really, really good goal. Really good goal. Gabe Wilson started it off. Nice little ball in here for Gomez. Gomez first time to Tom Davies, and Tom Davies, keeper maybe just getting caught going the wrong way there. Good goal for him. Third of the year. Sergio Gomez makes a difference off the bench, and suddenly it looks happy days here at Molineux. We will leave Toby Berg on as long as we're in the game, as long as we're not being eliminated. I want to try and leave you guys on as much as possible. Yeah. Does it go straight to penalties, or does it go to extra time? I can't remember. It might go straight to penalties, I think. Or was that the FA Cup? Who do we have on the bench? Lookman, Schiff. We don't really have anybody that can take penalties, do we? What we might do, we might take Lookman off for Bouvier. That way we're keeping Gabe Wilson on. Just in case it goes straight to penalties. And Lookman's a really good player anyway, so we don't lose much out there. So that's all fine. Here we go with Gustavo. Can we win it in normal time? Purple head referee, that's interesting. Over there for Melito. Can he get across into the box? He can. It's kind of edge of the box. Gustavo for Gomez for Gabe Wilson. Oh, it's off the inside of the post. It's still there. Toby Berg. It's blocked. Oh, they're hanging on. They're hanging on for dear life. We just can't quite find that way through. Let's demand a bit more here. Come on, boys. One big final effort. Oh, we've dominated the game in the end. The red card has probably certainly helped. Right, we let the players decide. It does go straight to penalties. Michael Stevens, can he make himself a hero? Sergio Gomez will take the first one for us. What can he do? This really needs to find the back of the net. It'd be a great way to start. And he has found the back of the net. I thought for a second then the keeper had saved that. All right, Michael Stevens, what have you got for us, mate? I'm assuming Danny Ings. He's got a knock. He's not going to be fully fit. He's nervous. He's anxious. Oh, Michael Stevens, I thought he had that. He's dived he's straight over it, really, hasn't he? It's Militao, but we'll go with Melito because that's how my uncultured tongue talks, and that's a save. It was straight at the keeper. It wasn't a good penalty. Verdi against Michael Stevens. Come on, mate. We need a save here from you. We need a save. We need a save. He's gone the wrong way. Unlucky. You can't do much about that. All right, it's Ademola Lookman. We brought him on for a penalty. Can he deliver? Ademola Lookman, he does deliver. There we go. We keep ourselves in the contest. That's all we can ask for at this point. Augustine up against Michael Stevens. Come on, Steve-O. Come on, mate. Oh, it's a good penalty. You're not saving that no matter who you are. Oh, is it going to be that one miss from Militao that hurts us? Come on, Cookie. Come on, we need this. We need this. We need this down the middle. Calm as you like. There we go. It goes almost into sudden death now, doesn't it? Because if they score, we have to score. So, yeah, it's not quite sudden death just yet. Stevens! Oh, how did he not save that? That's two now. You wonder if, in a couple of years' time, when he's got the experience and his attributes are up, if he would have saved those two penalties and we'd be going through. It's Tom Davies to keep us alive. He did get the goal in general play and open play in regular time. I think that's what I'm looking for, in the 90 minutes. You know what I'm trying to say. But now he needs to get this one to keep us alive, to keep any chance of getting to the final here, of progressing to the next round. Come on, Davies, I should say. There we go. He does tuck it away nicely. And it comes down to this. It's Michael Stevens versus somebody who's yet to step up. He's nervous. It's Ashby. Never heard of you, mate. Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? All right, come on, Stevens. Pray to your respective goalkeeping and football gods. Come on. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. We definitely were the better team. We just couldn't get it done in penalties, which is a shame. We couldn't get it done in normal time either, to be honest. We were up against 10 men for a long time there. We probably should have done a little bit better. Unlucky, lads. Penalties is a lottery, but yeah. You know, arguably it shouldn't have gone to penalties. We should have got it done in regular time, but we couldn't. It's a shame. It's a good experience for the youngsters. We'll go again in the FA Cup, see how they do. But Yeah, not quite to be. Anyone looking at Stuart Taylor's being looked at for England, as is Terry Cook, so that's good to see. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back for Manchester City. It's a top-of-the-table clash in the sense that we are just in a different postcode to everybody else, but technically it's first versus second. Okay, welcome back. We welcome Manchester City to Goodison. I just want to draw your attention to the table. Look at Southampton. They've already been around the games with the late kickoff. Southampton are still up there in third, and that's the team who we dropped points to. The only team that's taken anything from us this year was Southampton. So that draw's looking increasingly more respectable away from home as well. But yeah, well done to Southampton. 12 games in, still right up there and not showing any signs, to be honest, that they're going to slow down. Now, let's have a quick look at what we're up against here in Manchester City. Renato Gaucho is their manager, a Brazilian. If you've never heard of him, you're not the only one. Apparently, he was in, I did check, was it Grêmio, I think he's currently managing in real life, supposedly, or when the game started anyway. So yeah, there we go. That's who we're up against. Direct playing style, attacking mentality. So it's kind of everything, I think, almost that Pep Guardiola isn't. Now, we don't know if we're going to be up against this sort of formation or this sort of formation. Or maybe something completely different. So difficult to know exactly how we're going to have to set up for this one. But we'll kind of, when we see their formation going into the game, we'll adjust accordingly. We can see for a direct playing style, most of their key passes were actually in and around the penalty area. Now, this is the team that we're sending out. Now, given that the fixtures are coming thick and fast, we've had to maybe make a few selections we ideally wouldn't be making here. Lafont comes back into play at goal. Now, Gustavo's going to play left back because we've got a small knock to Taimon. The other injury news is that Vlasic is out for about a week, 2 weeks. So he's not available for this one either. So Stuart Taylor, Felipe and Milo make up the back four. Nick Stark is match fatigue. So again, with fixtures coming thick and fast, I don't want to risk him just here. Berg comes in just to try and be a little bit more solid in midfield to play alongside Canente. Rafinha and Richarlison go down the wings. Now, with Vladic's injuries, Sergio Gomez is match fatigued. We're going to try Bernard in this attacking midfield role. We did it once last year towards the end of the year and it worked out okay. So we're going to try it again and see how he goes. There's nothing about his attributes that say he shouldn't be able to do this. He can dribble, he can finish, he can pass. He's got good creativity, good off the ball movement, good technique. He should be fine on the role. So we're going to give him a game with Schweinsteiger up top. So we did get something completely different from them in the end. They're basically matching us up. So it's nothing like a manager with tactical consistency, is there? Unbelievable. Anyway, that's what we're up against. Tell them to prove a point. Come on, lads, keep our run going. I almost wonder after that last game if that might just be wearing off. This is a good opportunity to show the pundits that they're right to back you up. Do it for the media, boys. Come on. I really think, this game, given how far we are ahead, like I said at the start, we almost want to lose it just to keep things interesting. It's at home, so you always want to win, but I just feel like a draw, we can just keep our, 7-point lead or whatever it is we have and just keep going. But obviously we're not going to play for a draw, but I wouldn't be too disappointed with one. Here we go, Rafinha. What's he got for us? Richarlison. Canente, we've got a fullback getting forward. Canente for Bernard. Back for Canente. We're playing in tight spaces here. We look like Manchester City in real life, don't we? Here goes Milo. Milo crosses it in. It's headed away. It's going to be picked up by Sander Berg. Captain today. Sander Berg. Nice little ball there for Canente. Round the corner for Rafinha. For Canente. It's patient for Milo. Milo dinks out across. It's not the best. Bernard picks it up. Canente. We're camped in their half, aren't we? That's a horrible pass. Why did I say that? We're going to get hit in the counter-attack here now, aren't we? It's been a long old highlight, and we're going to be hitting the counter-attack. I can't believe what's just happened. Oh, it's hit the crossbar, and Berg hacks it clear to save us, and that was a let-off. We were just just as that highlight started to get creative. We were camped outside their area, and then just one loose pass, and suddenly we were lucky to stay level. Here goes Milo again, getting forward. We've lost our... How has Milo kept that? Canente! Oh! We are so good. We are so good. I don't know how Milo kept hold of that ball, but he managed to do it. Canente powers in the finish. His second of the year. It's 1-0, and I already hit get creative, didn't I? And look, how did he keep this ball? He looked for all money like he'd lost it, and he just bullied one off it. Passed another, take two out of play, and a good finish from Canente. That's what he can do. We've seen that since he's come into the team, and that is just incredible. What a way to start the game. And now we need to defend from the set piece, please, boys. Away. Oh, it's there. It's straight at Lafont. A little bit of luck there, perhaps, but Lafont was well placed. And on we go. I have had a little bit of time, sort of between games, usually get like 10, 15 minutes playing through to get to the next game. And I'm a little bit disappointed about the Wolves one. Oh, there's 20! Oh, it's there for Richarlison. Oh, Bernard, that's stunning. That's absolutely stunning. That is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's Barcelona at their very best, sort of the Pep Guardiola Barcelona. Look, Richarlison's played that ball. He's managed to get up there, but Milo overlapping, or is he Dani Alves? Who knows? Schweinsteiger's pulled that back. 1, 2, 3 for Messi to score. Bernard in the attacking midfielder role tucks that away. His third of the year. That was just brilliant, brilliant play. And we go again. Berg to Bernard. Bernard crosses it in. It's headed away for Schweinsteiger. Back for Canente. For Rafinha. Oh, we're just toying with them. We're 13 minutes in. We're beating second in the league, Manchester City. 3-0. This is absolutely... This is like Harlem, like Liverpool Globetrotters. Unbelievable. We are just... I don't know where this has come from. I mean, look at how we finished last year. We went, 30 games, 1 in a row or something ridiculous. And no one can touch us. It's not fair. It's just not fair. We need to play with 10 men or something. This is ridiculous. All right. I wonder if we can really showboat and just select 10 men on the starting lineup. That would be something, wouldn't it? Anyway, I think this is possibly the best team I've ever had in any version of Football Manager. Here we go again. Richarlison for Bernard, and it's almost 4, but Edison makes the save. We're just ridiculously good at this point. We can change. This is what I love about the team so much, is that we have, 20 players. We have at least 2 players for each position, more in some cases, and we can play any of them. And we look like we don't skip a beat. Here goes Sander Berg now, in for Richarlison, back for Sander Berg. Look at Canente, he's begging for it. Come on, have a shot, mate. Oh, he's cleared it. Sane's cleared it straight. A little bit of luck there. Back for Milo, and that's the end of the highlight. Not quite sure what that was all about. Can we win this ball back, or are we going to concede a goal? We haven't conceded a goal in a while, and that's a horrible shot. De Bruyne looks rattled. That was a shot of a rattled man. Here goes Lafont now from the goal kick. Out for Stuart Taylor. What's he going to do here? Rolls one in there for Luis Gustavo. Berg back to Gustavo. Look, there he is there. Richarlison, our new Brazilian international. Richarlison goes on a run. Beats De Bruyne for fun. Goes again. It's Schweinsteiger. Cuts back. It's 4-0, guys. It's 4-0 after 18 minutes. And as I've said, this is second in the league. This is our closest title rivals right now. And this is just embarrassing for the rest of Premier League. This is just... It's just unbelievable. Richarlison straight past De Bruyne like he's not even there. Good ball for Schweinsteiger. Rolls it back. Lets the defender chug on past and then just places it in the far corner. 5th goal of the year for Schweinsteiger. He's looking the money, isn't he? What a performance this is. All right. What could this be? It's always difficult to sort of keep this sort of performance going. You tend to clock off, at least in the second half. But I tell you what, this could be anything if we keep this going. Richarlison, it's hacked clear, and Jesus has the ball now. Are we going to get caught out on the break? It's the only way they look like scoring, isn't it? Is just catching us on the break. Here goes Leroy Sané, gets the cross in, and De Bruyne that time finishes, and that's a bit of a shame. We're checking it's offside, ref. That's offside, surely. Is it offside? It's not offside. It is offside. Hey! I think we've got away with one there. Oh, he's just in front. I see what they've given. Okay. Disgusting referee. Disgusting. So even when we deserve to concede a goal, we're still not conceding goals. We'll demand more, try and get the performance to continue on here. Is there anything we want to do? I don't necessarily think so. What I want to try and do is keep players on the bench fresh, because we do have Celtic coming up in the Champions League next midweek. This is the Saturday, and then I think it's the Wednesday, not the Tuesday. I'm not quite sure what Milo's doing there. He's just let Sané run past him. We have clocked off a little bit here. Lafont keeps the clean sheet though. Maybe we just need to be a little bit careful. It's going to have to be a don't get complacent, I think, at half time. Or do we just praise them? Maybe we just praise them for this. Lafont's there again. How's he? I thought that for sure was going flying over his head. Maybe we praise them, and then straight after the halftime break, we'll just give it a... You know what? It's been a relatively even game. We've just been lethal when we have had a chance. Maybe it is a don't get complacent kind of game. So an assertive don't get complacent. And I think we just need to continue on, really, don't we? We'll give it, as I said, straight away, we'll give it a praise, since we said don't get complacent. Let them know they're doing brilliantly. Hopefully they won't score off the kickoff and then I praise them, but that's all right. There we go. We will praise them like we should and just continue on our merry way here. Luis Gustavo's looking tight. We don't really have a backup left back. That's the one thing. If we need to do anything in January, I'm thinking maybe we need to bring in a sort of a third choice left back. I'm thinking like a youngster kind of kid. We don't have that much money, if I remember correctly, because we did spend a lot on Schweinsteiger and Militao. We spent a lot of money this summer, so we haven't got too much to spend. Here goes Sander Berg! Oh, it's there for Richarlison. It's a tap-in for Richarlison. Sander Berg, so unlucky. He shot that from Manchester, and it's almost found its way into the back of the net, inside of the post, but it did eventually find its way to Richarlison, who tucks away his 7th of the year. Look at this, so unlucky. Oh, look at the bend. That would have been a goal of the season contender. Richarlison's just standing there, taps it in, praise them, and that is 5-0. And again, from the corner, Canente knocks it in. It's Sander Berg again. Oh, he deserves a goal, doesn't he, Sander Berg? Captain Courageous on the day, of course. Yeah, he's been so unlucky. Can we win that? Oh, we've gone straight over our heads. And another horrible shot. Looks like we've got a block on that. It will be a corner. Of course, we're doing this without even playing attacking. We're just being positive. We're not even actually trying to go at them. And again, it's flicked across, it's hacked clear by Sander Berg, and a little bit of luck there. We haven't looked the best from defending set pieces, or corners particularly. We might look to work on that in training. Manchester City will feel like it hasn't been a 5-0 game, and they might have a point, but I tell you what, we've just looked absolutely ruthless, haven't we? Can we get a 6th? That would be nice, wouldn't it? But, you know, we won't be too disappointed if we don't. I'd really like a clean sheet, if I'm honest. Let's not concede. Oh, there we go, just over the bar. It's a goal kick for Everton. And we continue on our way. Gustavo now over a free kick for Sander Berg. In for Bernard. Bernard is, every time he's played in this role, he's looked good. Canente! Oh! It's 6! It's 6-0. Canente, 2nd of the game. That is probably the best of the game, I think, actually, as well. Certainly in terms of a long shot. We scored a couple of nice passing movements in that first half as well. But Bernard just draws in 2, lays it off to Canente, and let's have a look at this. Does he have bend on it? Does he have bend on it? He doesn't need bend. He just blasts it into the roof of the net. We'll praise him again. 87th minute. It's 6-0. This is... What a performance this is. What a performance. 21. They've had 21 shots on goal as well. We haven't been completely rock solid at the back, but I tell you what, we've kept a clean sheet, and that is rise to your feet as one. That is one hell of a performance. Well, look at those match ratings. Look at 8.1 from the goalkeeper, 8.7. Disappointing from our defence to only get 8.7. What are you thinking, guys? That is absolutely incredible. I think we've got it. Oh, we're just very pleased. And again, just a reminder, that was 2nd in the league, Manchester City, we just did that too. That was just absolutely disgusting what's happened to them. Someone should call the police. There was some sort of crime that was committed there, surely. Let's have a quick look at the league table, and I tell you what, I'm willing to crown as champions now almost. 10 points clear after 12 games. Even if Chelsea win their game in hand, they're only going to be 10 points back as well. Where's Liverpool? They're 11 points back, laughing at them. And there we go. We will come back next time for... I think the Champions League's kind of done, if I'm honest. We'll come back for... I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Liverpool and Juventus. I'll come back for Spartak Moscow if we were to, say, lose to Celtic, and it's looking like it could be a little bit close. Then I'll come back and we'll do Spartak and Liverpool. But to be honest, if we keep playing like this, we should be fine. So we'll come back. That'll be it. Liverpool at Goodison. Oh, could we do against Manchester City what we did? Do that to stumbling. I'll try that again. Could we do to Liverpool what we just did against Manchester City? That would be something, wouldn't it? But that's all for next time, guys. If you have enjoyed that, and I tell you what, Wolves was disappointing. It really was. We just never were quite at it. But I tell you what, we more than made up for it against City, didn't we? So make sure you hit thumbs up for that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Welcome, of course, and don't forget to ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. But until next time, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and here are our goals of the month for October. Take care.